Emerald, my lovely class. It's English time and we're going to develop more ideas for our food poem that we will be working on towards the end of this week. Hopefully you've got some nice rhyming words, and you worked on that a little bit yesterday. Don't forget you need to keep that, and you need to keep today's work as well. Let's get on with our spag starter. We're going to add some descriptive adjectives to give some more information about the nouns that are in these two sentences. The first sentence is very simple sentences: the boy ran, and the second sentence is the food was cooking. So what adjectives can you think of to describe boy? And what can you think to describe food? You could just pause the video there for a second. Hopefully you've had a little bit of time to think about those, and you can use any adjectives really, any describing words. You could have little, you could have fair-haired, you could have generous and kind boy. With the food, you might want to say it's the delicious food, or it could be the gorgeous fresh food was cooking, just to give your reader a little bit more information about those nouns. Okay. So we're going to explore more words today that will add to our amazing descriptive ideas already. Keep calm, we're getting there. I've got my little poster for you there. Just wanted to say that I think you're doing an amazing job at being at home, and I've seen some really lovely work that's been sent in to me, and I'm really pleased with you so far. It's, I know it's tricky, but we are in the home straight now. We are counting down the days till we get back into school for those last 4 days, so I'm really looking forward to that. I feel as though we're over the halfway point now, so everything to look forward to. So let's keep going, just keep cooking, just keep learning. We're going to get our 5 senses ready today, and we're going to look at a video of Miss B, who's the teacher from Green class, doing her cooking with her class. It's quite noisy. It's a noisy video with because I think the upper key stage 2 were out playing, and so there was quite a lot of background noise, but it's really lovely. You can hear the cooking going on, so get your senses ready to listen to that. So you're going to be looking at 4 of your senses, or using 4 of your senses. You're going to really have to concentrate and use your imagination. You can also go and listen to and look and learn. I did talk about this as well earlier in the week about, going and checking somebody out when they're cooking in your kitchen, and take it in, use your senses, what are they cooking, what does it taste like, because you're tasting that food as well, and what does it smell like when they're doing it, what can you hear. And you've still got time to to do that at home before you actually write and draft the poem. So we're going to have a sheet of paper today. You're just going to fold it into 4, and you can just fold it in half and half again, and you'll have 4 sections. And then you're going to put headings on the sheet, and then record your ideas from Miss B. And you can obviously come back to this point of the video and maybe use some of the words that I've put in here too, just to give you as many ideas as you can. So we've got the see and look, that's using your vision. We've got the smell, using your sense of smell, your sense of hearing at the bottom. So you're listening, what you can hear, and your tastes. So it's working those taste buds. What do things taste like? And you're going to have to really use your imagination for some of these. Also, you don't want to leave enough room by the side of these words when you write them, so that you can think of some rhyming words and maybe tie some up in the work from that you've done before, and really start joining those ideas together. And you can see here that I've done steam and clean here. That's a near rhyme, and drizzle and sizzle. So if you're drizzling something over, you're pouring it over, and you might hear that sizzle afterwards. I've got spice, and that rhymes with a couple. It rhymes with more actually, but we've got spice. I thought that rhymes with rice, which is another food, or maybe twice. You might want to eat it twice because it tastes so great. Strong, long, and pong, that really relates to the sense of smell, because you've got strong and pong in there. It doesn't matter if they do tie into other sections, you know, so they don't all have to be in this section. It's just so that you can get your ideas going. And to inspire me for cooking and doing my work today, I've got two lovely chefs here. They're TV chefs. This is Monica Galetti, who does MasterChef, and this is Giorgio Locatelli, who is an Italian chef who does lots of programs. So here we go, we're ready for Miss B's amazing class demonstration. She's doing a noodles recipe, and we always love this. I love the title of this because it's called Oodles of Noodles, and it's got noodles in it, and there's a packet of noodles on the side here, and she's cut up some the vegetables already, and I'll let her get on it. It's about 10 minutes, so if you want to have a break at the moment and then come back to it, you can have a little pause and rejoin it and then get ready to do your work. Okay. Doesn't seem to want to start from here.
Okay, start.
Yeah. Okay, so we've already cut up some red pepper, we've cut up some yellow pepper. I just need to cut up this one. So the pepper's nice and crunchy as you cut it. We've got some mushrooms, and just started to cut up some shallots. And I was just saying how shallots, they are nice and sweet onions, and I love using shallots because they really remind me of, they have a nice garlicky taste in it as well, and they smell amazing. I will come round with part of the shallot so you can smell it, but if you can, just listen to the noise that it makes when I cut it. So it's just nice and crunchy, lovely and crunchy. And then I've got my garlic. Now if you hear that crackles when we're peeling it, so peeling, a nice sound there. And the skin of garlic is very flaky, so it's really nice. So what I'm going to do, just going to peel off some of the sections, take off the skin, can you smell the onion? Can anyone smell the onion? Yeah, can you smell it? Okay, and with the garlic, I'm just going to crush it with my knife. So I spread it out, so all of this nice moisture and all this lovely smell of garlic is going to go into the pan. I'm going to do another one just so you can start to smell it. And I'll pass round some of the smells. At home, if you can, ask your parents if they can cut up an onion for you, or some garlic, so you can have a nice smell of it. Okay, so put that in there, pop it on the heat. So it's starting to get a little bit smoky in here. And I'm going to put on the onions. So the shallots are a really nice colour. They have like this sort of pinky, purpley. Can you hear that? You hear that sizzling? The garlic?
Yeah.
Can you smell it? I try and waft it. You smelling that?
Yeah.
Yeah? So I'm going to put the onions in. Okay. Nice oniony garlic smell. Just going to let them sizzle. There's a bit of popping going on there. think there's definitely a sweet smell coming from those onions. I'm going to add in the pepper. A little bit smoky now, so you can add that in your look. So I just show the camera, this is what we've got looking at the moment, so lovely and colourful. Okay, some nice multicoloured stir fry coming. Now I'm just going to add in the mushrooms. You can hear the stirring of the wok. You can see the tossing of the peppers. I'll try my best. Oh, I lost one. Doesn't matter, I'll pick it up in a minute. I won't put it in there though. Okay, I'm just going to let that sizzle for a second. Then I'm going to add in some different smells and add in these noodles. So this is where our oodles of noodles comes in. Just break them up a little bit. So you've got slimy noodles here. Bit of char grilling going on. So we're going to add in the noodles. With pepper. And then some soy sauce. Hissing. Hissing.
Hissing.
You should start to smell the soy sauce in a minute.
Hissing and spitting.
Okay, so the soy sauce has now made the noodles and everything go a nice brown colour. So it's looking lovely and golden in there. You've got the bubbling. You hear that bubbling and cracking. Got a nice bit of smoke there. Nice bit of heat. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to add in is something that should make it smell delicious. It's hoisin sauce. It's a great ingredient for a stir fry. It comes out. You can take the glugging of hoisin sauce. It does make that noise, but you can't hear it over the sound of the sizzling.
And she said it was glugging.
So this is a nice aromatic smell here. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Can you smell it? Yeah. around the classroom in a minute. I'm going to turn off that heat. Do you want to look at our oodles and noodles?
Looks amazing. It smells so good.
So I've just taken off the heat.
You can really see the steam now.
We now have some deliciously cooked noodles.
Oh, I thought that was really lovely. I could almost smell it. It was very bizarre. I could imagine it, and my taste buds are going a bit wild. I think I need to go and eat something quick. Maybe make myself some noodles. I love the way that she let us, she helped us to join in as well, and she gave us tips about, perhaps going and finding, asking an adult in the family at home to go and cook us an onion or peel it so that we can smell it, or maybe some garlic. So if you get the chance of doing that today, take it, because I think it'll be really useful. I can almost smell it. And one of my favourite things is hoisin sauce. It's really lovely, and I can almost smell that. So I think she did a marvellous job there, so that's great. Usually we'd share some of our vocabulary in class now, and we'd work on developing some of those rhyming words together, but obviously we can't really do this at the moment together, and I don't want to sit and just give you my ideas. I've put a few up there, but we can share some ideas with somebody at home, or you might think and play with some of the words, and maybe listen out for some of Mrs. Ludlow's ideas to help, because I did record some ideas or some of the words that Miss Batchelor used, so that's really useful. So we'll have a little look at that. We have got this, even though we're not not doing quite the same. There'll be plenty of time this year to catch up and do lots of exciting learning, so don't feel as though you're missing out too much, because we'll really try and and do as much as we can with you to make it exciting. So there's two MasterChef chefs here having a conversation, and he's saying it doesn't have to be based on the senses, Greg. It can also be food. It could be ham with jam and berries and cherries. And Greg is saying back to John, careful John, put out that flame or you'll get the blame. And you can see he's actually got flames in the pan here, and he's throwing. You can see he's throwing ingredients into the pan. So I'm going to finish there. I'm going to go back actually just to this sheet as well, and I've written down some more of the vocabulary that Miss B used. For smoke, we thought about adding the rhyming word poke, and to soak. Sometimes you soak vegetables for a little bit so that they or wash them and soak them, put them in soak, or soak the washing up afterwards. Maybe when you burn a pan, have to put it in soak because it's had too much smoke. We've got shaking and awakening. We've got noodles. She said about tossing the noodles and maybe pouring them in. She said they were slimy as well, which is was a really nice descriptive word. And then in the smell section, she has aromatic. She's rhymed that with jacket, which is a near rhyme. Garlic with pick. We've got sweet, meat, feet, spices. I've done rice twice. Miss B's put nice, and that lovely soy sauce, and maybe hoisin sauce, hoisin, oriental smells. And then we go for hearing. She's got bubbling. Wrote down popping and sizzling, hissing, spitting. She said that she squished and squashed the garlic, and mushed it all up. And the hoisin sauce, she said it was glugging. I love that word, a glug, a big old glug of hoisin sauce, and it was definitely splashing. She was scraping the bottom of the wok. And then we've got some of the taste words here. We've got savoury, savoury recipe, which is the word recipe, ends with a PE. but it has the Y sound, or it rhymes with a word with a Y on the end of it. And we've got sweet, sweet and beat, strong taste. I thought we also have the word delicious, delightful and delicious. Also, I was thinking that delicious rhymes with scrumptious. We've got that sh sound at the end, or ravenous. But I thought delicious and scrumptious are quite nice rhyming words, because our topic word, our topic title has been scrumdiddlyumptious. You might even want to try and spell that one. It is the longest title for any topic in the school. We are very, very proud of that. We've got the word tasty, and I think that's about it. Oh, mouth-watering as well. I love that word. My mouth was definitely watering when I was thinking of the lovely food that she was making. So that's it from me, and I hope that really helps you develop your ideas, and we're going to get ready to start putting our ideas together tomorrow to form a little poem. So I think that'll be really exciting. Okay, that's it from me from now. Take care now. Bye.